Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliana, also known as the Loopy Lady. Today, or this video, we are going to be continuing the starting of my crochet business. It has been crazy. I've been busy every day, just getting stuff together. I haven't filmed too much. The last time we talked was, I believe, last weekend, actually. I think it was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, it is now Saturday, August 2nd. So we are in August now, and my drop is going to be on August 30th. And I have a time update for everybody. It is going to be at noon, 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So every item that I show you in my videos will be available at that time and until they sell out. If you haven't seen my first video, feel free to go watch that before you watch this video. I show a few products in that one too, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going to be releasing on August 30th. But yeah, we're just going to be continuing our journey together. All right, so last time I left you, I had finished, well, not finished, but all I had to do was weave in the ends of the green and white bikini. And then I had also started a market bag. I have a few other products that I've made, I believe. Let me go grab them. Also, I just want to say, I apologize for camera switches, audio switches, anything like that. I am learning this process, and it's been interesting. I'm just trying to find what is working, what will work for me for now. I'm kind of on a budget, so sorry about that, but bear with me. I'll get it all figured out. So I finished the striped bikini. She is finished. Well, not finished, but I just have to do the ends, which I'm gonna stop weaving my ends because now I have a bunch of product that I have to weave in ends and kind of do the finishing touches. So from now on, I'm really trying to completely finish a project and not leave the little loose ends. This is a size extra large, and she's so cute. Look at this. So I ended up doing the blue and white stripes, and I did 2 rows each, so they were all even. And then I bordered it in blue, and I did the top strap in blue, and then I did the bottom strap in white to kind of tie it in. And I'll be putting the measurements in there as well. Like I said in my last video, anything that's wearable, I will be making sure that I put the measurements either in the product photo or in the description. I just want to make sure that everybody gets something that's going to fit them. I believe my bikini tops are going to be $30. I'm not sure though. I haven't really researched crochet bikini tops and what people usually charge. I'm still running prices on a lot of things. I just have to do a little bit of research on things. So prices will be posted on my Etsy at the time of my drop. This works up pretty quickly. I love doing these bikini tops. So let me know if you guys like these bikini tops and you want me to keep selling them or keep putting them in my drops. Especially as we get into the colder months, I'm not sure if I should include any bikini tops, or these don't have to be worn as a bikini top. You could just wear it as a top too, or under an overshirt or something like that. As I perfect it, things will become more creative, in my opinion. The first couple times I make a pattern, I kind of try to keep it simple just to get the technique of the pattern down, and then after that, then I can start figuring out things I could do with the pattern. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Now, I was just saying how I'm not gonna leave my projects unfinished, because then it leaves all of them and I have to weave in all the ends all at once, which is my least favorite part. But I have this scrunchie that I finish, and all I have to do is snip it and weave in the end. But it's been sitting not finished, so we're gonna get it finished today. Here is another scrunchie. I only did one scrunchie this week. I was working on the birthday gift and then also the market bag, so I did one scrunchie. It kind of looks like lettuce. I kind of like it. She is made of a size 4 yarn, And if you can see, this the center yarn is actually a variegated green. It's made with Big Twist Value. It's in the color Lime Jelly. I like that. The outside is this green. This is also Big Twist. I think it's just regular green. So I just bordered it with that. I think when I continue doing scrunchies from now on, I'm going to use a smaller hook size. This was a 5mm hook, and I think I wanted the stitches to be a little bit tighter. So I will be posting pictures of all of these products on my Instagram, as well as they'll be listed on my Etsy with all the product photos, as well as any measurements. And then with the scrunchies, I'm going to post a photo of it in my hair so you can kind of see what it'll look like when you actually put it in your hair. And I've also just been working on this market bag, and let me tell you, girl, this market bag, I was wondering why it was taking so long, and it's because it is giant. This bag, it has my skein of yarn in it, but this bag is from like under my boob down almost to my knee, and it stretches. It's not fully stretched out. Like, you could put so much stuff in here because I had a half skein left over from a birthday gift that I was working on, and then I used a full skein, and I'm almost done with my like third skein, and I'm like, why is it taking up so much yarn? Because I thought it wasn't going to be that big. And then once I did the other brim of it, I was like, oh my god, this thing is giant. Look at this. Obviously, it's not done. I still have to make the straps a lot thicker because it's so big that if there's a lot of weight in it, I need to have these straps thick. Plus, the straps also work up the sides of the bag. So the straps, this is the same round as the sides, so it ends up working up the sides, and so that's kind of what like closes the sides of the bag. Anyways, this is going to be listed on my Etsy as an XL market bag. And when I make my second one, which I am going to be making another one, it will not be this big. I will never do anything this big. But if you want this XL market bag, it will be on there. I think it'll be good. I mean, you can use it for just about anything. It's really sturdy. It's cotton yarn. This one I use a 6.5mm hook, but I definitely would use a smaller hook. I probably would use a 5, I would say. Maybe like a 5. Go a hook's 1.5 sizes down. This one I ended up following the medium size bag measurements or counts. And I definitely would probably follow the small and then see how that turns out and then kind of go from there. I think that's all of the products for now. Today I'm going to be finishing all of my whips because I want to take product photos tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely want to get these products finished so that way they're ready for photos. All my scrunchies are finished except for that one. I just have to weave in the ends for the bikinis. I just have to make the drawstrings for those glasses cases, and also just weave in one end, literally. That's my goal for the day, to get every whip completely finished and ready for product photos. For the weekend, I really want to get this market bag completely done. I literally just have to get the straps to the size that I want, and then it's fully done. I really like having this project just going, and when I'm not working on something else, I just pick this up because it's just repetitive, so it's really easy to just watch TV with, stuff like that. So the other items that I'm thinking about making, I think I'm gonna make 1 or 2 bucket hats. Obviously a few more scrunchies. I think I'm gonna make one more bikini top in a size medium. I was thinking about it and I was like, I feel like a size medium would sell well in a bikini top for some reason. So my husband Connor ended up picking out the next scrunchie. I was like, just pick out some colors for some scrunchies because I didn't know what colors to do. So he ended up picking this yellow, and it's like a braided looking yarn. This is old. Fentex. Do you see that? This is old. It's in the color Golden Sun. It says it's a 2-ply bulky weight. And then here's the other one he picked out. And then after these, I'm going to be doing a few plain black ones. All of these neutrals here, I'll probably do a few in each color, like black, tan, brown, cream, white. I'm thinking maybe like 1 or 2 in each color. So anyways, yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the weekend. I'll be filming here and there. I promise I won't go a whole week without talking to you. Yeah, it's August 2nd. I have 28 days until my drop. So I think it's going to come really fast. July went by so slow, but I think August is going to fly by. Hello. It is now Wednesday, August 6th. So last time I talked to you guys, I was working on the market bag, and I believe I had a scrunchie that I wasn't done with. I ended up finishing the lettuce scrunchie. Looks like lettuce. And then I made another scrunchie out of the yarn that I showed you, which is this red and gray variegated yarn. And this one, I use a size 3mm hook. This one is made with a 5mm hook. And this one is made with a 3. You can kind of see like the size difference and the difference in stitches. I don't know which one I like better. I also finished the market bag. I finished the straps. I made them about 3 inches wide, just so that way when there's a lot of weight in this, it can handle it. Also built up the sides of it. So here it is. She's cute. She's huge, but I like it. So on Saturday, I ended up starting a bucket hat. I'm using the lime jelly yarn that I use for the scrunchie for the bucket hat. I have made these before. I followed a pattern for those, and then once I kind of figured out how to make a bucket hat, I have been kind of crafting my own version. This yarn is a size 4 yarn, and I'm using a 5mm hook. I'm chaining 2 in between the sections. All I have to do is finish the brim on this, and then it's done. And I'll try it on for you guys. I just have my hair half up, half down, so it doesn't look good. But she's almost done. I woke up and I decided I wanted to use this t-shirt yarn that I've had. This is Lion Brand Cover Story Lazy Days. It's a size 6, super bulky, and it is in the color olive. So it's an olive green t-shirt yarn. Kind of just creating my own bag as well on this one because I wanted to do like a tote bag, and I kind of figured out that if I just make like an oversized sunglasses holder and then add straps, it can turn into a tote bag. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of using the same pattern but just bigger. On the bottom rows, I just did single crochet just so that way nothing falls through the bottom. And then for the rest of the bag, I'm doing 1 row of double crochet and 1 row of single crochet in like a pattern, so it creates like texture. I ended up going and getting a sketchbook from Michael's. That way, if I have to make any tweaks to any pattern, I have like a notebook to refer back to. And especially if I'm going to be making some things freehand, I want to be able to refer back to like the hook size I use, the size yarn, counts, stuff like that, measurements and all that. I don't want to have to do it like a million times. So the good thing about this sketchbook too is that it has perforated pages, so I can rip it out when I make mistakes. On Monday, my business cards ended up coming in the mail. I got small business cards to be able to hand out to people, whether I'm at a market or just if somebody needs a business card, I have these smaller ones to hand to people. And then when I get an order through Etsy or whatever it may be, I have these bigger cards. So anytime somebody makes a purchase, I'll give them one of these cards, and it has my socials and contact. So it's like a business card and a thank you card all in one. And then on the back, it has all of the care instructions for my crochet items. And I wanted to make sure to include it just because if anybody is going to be buying handmade products, I want them to understand that they're delicate. The more information, the better. So yeah, anytime somebody orders something, they'll be getting the care instructions and a little thank you card. So I think that's really it for the update so far. I have 24 days until my drop. Oh, another thing was I took product photos on Sunday. Those are going to be ready to post on Instagram. I've already posted one thing on Instagram, so if you want to go check it out, it's the Loopy Lady. It is now Saturday, August 9th. I don't think I have much of an update from last time. It has just been a crazy, crazy week. I think the last time I left you guys, I was working on my bucket hat and the bag. Here is the finished bucket hat. She is just so cute. It's really soft. I probably look crazy because my hair's not down, but here is it on. It's super cute, really frilly. I'll be showing it off while my hair is down and cute, but I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like. And I also did a yellow scrunchie. I love how this turned out. It's so sunny and I love the texture of it. This was made with a 5mm hook. With this yarn, I was thinking of making like a sunflower and doing the middle brown so it looks like the center of the sunflower, and then doing this yarn to make it look like flower. I don't know, let me know if you like that idea, because I could do that on my September drop, and it's like fall inspired. I weaved in all my ends on the bikinis finally. I have been meaning to do that and been procrastinating on it, but I finally did all that. Here is the progress on the bag. It is turning out so beautifully. I am in love with it. I almost want to keep it for myself, but I'm not going to. It is so sturdy and the stitches are turning out so clean. I love it. I absolutely love it. I would say it's like 3/4 of the way done. And for the straps, I want to do traditional placement for like a tote bag style, and it's so soft and it's so sturdy, and it has a skein of yarn in it right now, but it's pretty, like, it's a good size. You can fit lots of stuff in here. I think I told you guys, but I did decide to start another bikini for my drop, and I'm doing this in a size medium. My yarn is all tangled up. This one I've just kind of started, and I was working on it before bed the other night, but I wanted to show you guys the colors that I chose. I decided to start with a white strap. I decided to use this yarn, and then I'm going to do a white border as well around the whole triangle part of it. And then the other thing I've been working on is just creating product photos. I did all my listings that I have product photos for. I figured out that you can make drafts of your listings, but you can't schedule them to post. So what I'll have to do is just have everything as a draft, and then on drop day, publish everything at the same time. So no biggie. I planned on being on my computer anyways at the time of drop, so not really a big deal. But yeah, I think really that's the only update I have for you. I really apologize for not filming myself more while I crochet. I've tried a few times. I just can't really get the right angle yet, so I'm working on it. And another thing I just wanted to add, it's been about a week. I posted my first video last Sunday, and I just want to thank everyone that watched and commented. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. I think I have like 82 subscribers just off my first video, so that feels really great. Thank you guys so much. I'm having a great time doing this, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying seeing the process behind everything. I really want you guys to know that every product that I'm putting out there, I'm putting so much thought into each color choice, fabric choice, or yarn choice, just everything. I really want everything to be made with love. And so I really appreciate all the support, and just off one video, it's just crazy to me. So anyways, I think that's really all I have for you right now, but I'll be checking in soon, I'm sure. I'm not going to go a whole week. We're going to be better at filming more often. Just really quickly wanted to update you on something else. If you remember, I was working with the purple tweed yarn from Big Twist. First I made the sunglass case, and then I decided to use the rest of it for scrunchies. Well, I kind of forgot that I need a drawstring for the glasses holder. I looked at all my yarn, None of my purples matched. The cream looked way too stark against it. The black didn't look good with it. My browns are too warm. My grays are too cool undertone. But I found this yarn in my stash that kind of matches the vibe, because when I hold up the strand to it, I think it's gonna look cute. I don't know. I think it might match the vibe. So I'm gonna try it and hopefully it works, because I don't have another yarn that will match and I don't really want to go get one, and I don't have this yarn anymore and it's discontinued. I'm hoping that this will look good, but we'll see. I'll update you. Okay, I finished it. I actually like it. I think it ties in the tweed really well. I obviously would match it with the yarn, but with what I had, I really like it. I think I'm actually going to tie these ends shorter. They're really long once it's like tightened. When I had it loose, it wasn't too bad, but good morning. It's now Sunday. Excuse the look, I just woke up. But this morning I have been working on a custom order that I got. They want this bandana for fall. So I've been working on that this morning. I have one granny square done for it. This one's a pumpkin. And so I'm going to be doing black background. And then she wants the faces on the pumpkins. I suggested a spider web granny square for one of them. So that's what I've been working on. I have this scrunchie in progress with this yarn. I figured this would look really cute. Plus I don't have that much of it. So if I make like 2 scrunchies or 3, I should use the rest of it. The only other thing I worked on was this bikini. I finished 1 cup. I just have 1 more cup, and then I just have to do the bottom strap and weave in the ends. I'm going to take product photos today to get that done so I can make the product, edit the product photos. And that's my plan today, so I'll catch up later. I'm back. It is now Wednesday, August 13th. We're almost 2 weeks into August. I have 17 days until my drop. I'm getting really excited, and even less than that because it's already 8:25. I've just been getting things ready on Etsy, making the listings. I have everything listed as of tonight. So I'm getting a little late start on crocheting tonight, but I'm still gonna bust out some work. I talked to you guys last time on Sunday morning. The rest of that day, my mom ended up building some shelving for my garage, so we were busy all day on Sunday, so I didn't even crochet. And then we were out in the heat all day, so by the time we got to relax, I was exhausted. And then this week at work, I've been working on a custom order. So I showed you guys a little bit. So I started with this granny square, but this one I used a size 5mm hook, and I just didn't want the holes as big, and I kind of just wanted the square a little bit smaller, so I ended up using a size 4.5, and I like that way better. But this one, I realized that I did the last row incorrectly and I didn't feel like fixing it, so this one's just an extra. I have 2 of the correct granny squares ready to go. I just have to weave in the ends in the back, but that's not a big deal. So I have to make 1 more. So I don't remember what my plan was on Sunday morning, but I'm pretty sure I said that I was going to do 2 pumpkin squares and 1 spiderweb square. But I was thinking for the little triangles that go across the front, I think there's 3 of them, to do those spider webs and then do all pumpkins. And then I'm still going to do the faces. And it's a good thing that I didn't do the 3rd one yet, because today at work I was thinking a million thoughts. I realized that for the pumpkin to be straight, I need to put the corner of the granny square at the bottom of the pumpkin instead of matching the bottoms. So I'm glad that I didn't make the third one yet because I am going to have to reconfigure where I put the corners, which isn't a big deal. For the corner, you do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So I'll just move it instead of doing it in this stitch. The corners are going to be the top, the bottom. It should line up right at the sides. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. I'm getting kind of a late start. I want to hopefully get the other granny square done and then maybe start on the little spider webs once I like kind of map it out, or at least get maybe like the ends weaved in. And then I didn't work on the tote bag at all. And I've been doing another bucket hat. So this bucket hat I'm doing a little bit different, but I decided to do 3 different shades of brown. It's not going to be as square as the last bucket hat. I was kind of struggling with this because I have 3 different textures of yarn that I'm using. So I couldn't like get it to lay flat and how I wanted to, but I think it's turning out okay anyways. So this one's almost done. I just have to, I think, like maybe this row that I'm working on and then one more row and then the frills and it's done. I completely finished the size medium bikini as well. I love how this turned out. It looks kind of tie-dye-ish, and then I went with the white border and the white straps. I really worked on like making sure that my stitches were all even down the side, so it's like really satisfying. It looks really good. I love how this turned out. And the measurements will be in my product photos on Etsy and my Instagram. That's really the only update I have for you. As far as products for my product drop, I really want to get the tote bag finished before the weekend because I want to take some product photos on Sunday. I'm going to crochet until I'm too tired to crochet any longer. And I will check back in with you when I have another update. Sorry if you hear Connor in the back. He's playing a game with his friends, so he's loud. I don't know. I had to write down what I need to talk to you about because I completely forgot where we're at because it is now Monday, August 18th. Monday, August 18th. So I have less than 2 weeks until my drop. I'm ready. My bin is now full of product. I am completely caught up on editing for this video. Well, not until now. Everything that's recorded already is edited. I have all my listings up for everything that's made and done. I have all the listings up on Etsy, well, as a draft, but ready to go for drop day. I just wanted to update you on a few things because I've finished things since we've last talked. I finished the custom order and I sold it on Saturday. Here is the finished product. It turned out so cute. I had so much fun making it, and I think the little faces on the pumpkins really just tied it all together. I ended up going with the triangle spider webs and doing the 3 jack-o'-lanterns. I can't wait to see how she styles it. I probably will make one for my September drop, which is going to be the last Saturday of September. The tote bag is completely finished. I am absolutely in love with this tote bag. The stitches are just so clean and it is so sturdy. I think it honestly turned out perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. So I'm pretty sure last time we talked, I showed you the green bucket hat. I made 2 more. So I finished the brown bucket hat. This is so cute. I love it. I love the colors. I love how it turned out. Here is another one. This is a solid blue one. I wanted to do a solid color. I really tend to go towards more variegated yarns just because it like adds texture and depth and stuff. I have a lot of this yarn and I haven't used it before, so. And if you want to see pictures of these on, just go to my Instagram. It's at the Loopy Lady. So I think the best part about this weekend is that I went through a bin that I had in my yarn setup. I remembered that I had a spiderweb book cover in that bin, so I wanted to grab that out of there. And when I pulled it out, I realized that I had a bunch of other product already in there. I know that we had like that pink tote that we went through at the beginning of my last video, and I didn't have anything that I would be able to sell, but I found some good stuff in here. So here's the spiderweb book cover, and if you want to see it on a book, go onto my Instagram or on the Etsy listing. I have a whole bag. I threw it in here because it's all small stuff. So around Valentine's Day of last year, so of 2024, I did a Valentine's Day market, so I did a lot of hearts and stuff. So this is all stuff from then. Just have some like palm hearts knots. This one's brown, this one's blue, and then this one is like a green fuzzy yarn. So I listed these as like a mystery heart. So you'll get one of these 3 if you purchase that. I think there's 11 in total. So you'll just get whatever one I feel like giving you. I also found heart earrings in there. I have 7 different pairs. I have sparkly pink, sparkly and regular red, a leaf green, and then a sage green, and also white, I want to say. Yeah, white. Those I also have listed as mystery, so I have 7 available and they'll be whatever I put in the bag. And lastly, I have these cute mushroom lighter holders, and they come with the lighter when you buy them, a clipper lighter. I think I offered a purple and a pink option, so you get to pick which one you want. Before I crocheted, I wanted to resell some stuff on Etsy as well. I ended up getting some scrunchies, and these are non-crocheted scrunchies. They're in these little bags, and each one has 5 scrunchies in it. So I have 8 different packs, and whatever one you get is what you get. I try to like coordinate the mix of them just so they all kind of look good together. That brings me to a total of 24 listings, and I believe I have 44 products or 42 products. If you're at all interested in anything that you've seen in my videos, take a look at my Etsy shop because you might find something. There's a wide variety of things on there to choose from. I'm going to try to bust a few more things out before the weekend so I can show you guys. And obviously before my drop, I'm going to try to get a few more things done. But right now I'm working on a pencil case. So I'm using the cotton candy yarn. Figured August is like school season, so maybe a few pencil cases will do well. It's only about 8 o'clock right now, so I probably will work for another hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm kind of excited about my September drop already. I'm ready to move on to my September drop because it's going to be Halloween themed the last Saturday of September. Stay tuned for that, but I'm already like in the mindset of that because I'm ready to move on. I probably could have done maybe 1 or 2 weeks earlier, but I'm glad I gave myself extra time, and this week and next week I can use it to slow down and really take my time with a few extra details. I'm not sure if I'm going to do scrunchies. I know I was going to do like black, cream, brown scrunchies, but I think I'm going to save it for September drop. It's going to be really hot here coming up the next few days and this weekend. I'm going to be staying in. We're not going out in 107-degree weather. It is now Thursday, August 21st. I have 9 days, less than 9 days until my drop. This week I haven't really been working on much. I did end up finishing the cotton candy pencil case last night. I put a cute button on it. So I just have to steam it just to get this side to lay down. It's like kind of curling. But that's really the only thing that I worked on this week. I also have a birthday party to go to next Saturday on the day of my drop. I need to make a few things for that. I'm going to be making a bucket hat for her. And I'm going to be using this yarn. This was thrifted at my local thrift store. I think it'll be really cute in a bucket hat. She wears a lot of blue, so I think she'll like this color. I'm also going to make her a glasses holder. I'm going to use this like wine red color. Looks really brown on the camera. But I do have one more bucket hat that's going to be in the drop. That's just going to be plain black. I do plan on starting another market bag. I'm going to do a much smaller size, obviously, and probably more colorful. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done by my drop, and I'm not going to pressure myself. So if anything, it's going to go into the September drop. But I'll probably check in with you one more time. All right, you guys, we have come to the end of this video. I don't have much crochet updates for you this week. We were doing a stream marathon. We were off for a couple of weeks and weren't able to stream, so we wanted to catch up on a few games that we had planned. So we ended up doing a stream marathon. and we streamed Tuesday through Friday, and then we're also streaming tonight. Today is Saturday, August 23rd. It is officially 1 week until my drop, and I'm so excited. I feel very prepared. The only things I really have to do are just finalize a few things, post more on Instagram. I need to finish the black bucket hat. I haven't done that yet, but it's very close to finishing. I was kind of writing up a pattern as I went, so it's taking me a little longer, but I do plan on including that in my drop. So hopefully I'll be able to get it done this week. I plan on starting a smaller market bag as well. I know I said that before, but I don't know if I'll finish it before Saturday, and I'm not going to put the pressure on having to finish it before then. If anything, it'll go into my September drop, so not a big deal. I have to take a few more product photos, the black bucket hat, the pencil case that I finished, and I have to take a few flat photos, one of the tote bag and then one of the last scrunchie that I made. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I just wanted to close out the video by saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm having such a great time documenting my process and talking it out. I feel that I've already grown as a crocheter just by doing these videos and talking about it, if that makes sense. All of my links to all of my socials are going to be in the description below. You can go to my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Everything will be in that link. If you want to watch my stream marathon with my husband Connor, the link will be in the description. We also have a YouTube that we post all the VODs to, unedited, so you can see us as if we were live. But we would love for you to catch us live and chat with us. We have a really fun time just messing around, playing games. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Next time I see you, we will be in September. Don't forget to check my dropout on Etsy on August 30th at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's noon. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to me and turn on notifications so that way you never miss an upload from me. I hope everyone has a great rest of your August. Can't wait to see you for the drop, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!